So I was listening to Mahavishnu Orchestra live, and it inspired me to do a Yes Saturday. Did a Frank Friday yesterday. Now I do a Yes Saturday today. Let's go. Hi guys, welcome to Lee Reacts. Hope everyone's having a good day. I know I am. We are back with Yes. Yes, that's all you gotta say, right? We're going to the Trevor Raven 90215 era. It's a live video of changes. I don't know anything else more than that. I just saw it, clicked it, downloaded it. There you go. So hopefully this encourages y'all to comment, subscribe, and like because you want to see more Yes on the channel. Yes is one of my favorite bands. I just don't really get requests for them anymore. I kind of have run through their discography over my time on YouTube, but it's worth it, man. They are my favorite. As you can see, my prized possession, one of them, the Close to the Edge album behind me. I forgot who sent it to me, so thank you whoever did. Don't forget, like I said, like, comment, subscribe. I'll link the Yes playlist up there. We've done a ton of Yes. Like, oh my god. Here we go. Oh yeah, check out the Patreon, PayPal, help to support the channel so I don't have to sell you vitamin water and shit. It really helps, I promise. Yes, changes live. 3, 2, 1, go. Look at that guitar. I gotta take the glasses off for that one. Whoa. What the hell? Oh, yes. I love the grid behind them. That's so cool.
Moving through some changes, never be the same. Something you did touch me, there's no one else to blame. Love we had has fallen. Left me here pretending love that wasn't mine.
Whoa.
Trees changing places, just out to the ground. Coming to rise on
There he is.
the skin fortune. One word can bring you around. Changes.
Yo, this rocks, bro. As usual.
Look into the mirror, see no happiness. All the warmth I gave you is turned to emptiness.
What a voice he has.
Love we had has fallen. Love we used to share left me here believing love that wasn't mine. Changing places, just up to the ground. Went to the wise where we
I've never seen this John before.
When I look into your eyes and try to find out how, there's no way to save me now. Everything I do changes. Keep it going, changes. Changes.
Trevor is nuts, bro. He's got great feeling.
What's the reason you're questioning why? I've always believed it gets better. One difference between you and I, your heart is inside your head. One word from you, one word from me.
This is electric.
Clear design on your liberty. Can't believe when love is gone. How we move on like
I love how they share the stage. So cool. Or the main focus.
Always such fools. Always such jealous hearts. Always through love changes come. Changing places. She sailed to the ground. Capitalize on this good fortune.
His outfit's something else.
Changes one road to loneliness. It's always the same. One road to happiness. It's calling your name. Changing places. Put yourself to the ground. Capitalize on this good fortune. One word can bring you around. Changes. Changing places. Put yourself to the ground. We're to the wise where we get what's coming. One word can bring you around. Changes.
And the song. Damn. That song is awesome. Yes, clap. You better clap. It's yes. Thank you. John's outfit, bro. That's something else. He's always a interesting fellow with his clothing choices. I like how they share it. Like, that definitely felt like Trevor's song. You know, I don't know if he wrote it or not. I'll check in a second. But the way that him and John work together to kind of share the spotlight for the vocals, it works really well for me because it's kind of like John has the chorus, you know, and Trevor basically has everything else. That shredding in the beginning, I don't know if that was on the original studio track or not, but holy shit, that dude can play, bro. And I know that from listening to 90215, but man, seeing it live is a whole different story. I don't think I've ever seen a live video of this era of Yes, to be honest. And like I said, I was just listening to some other stuff, and it popped up, and I was like, I should do a reaction to this. I was just going to listen to it, to be honest, but then I was like, you know what, this would be a good video since, you know, Saturday's tomorrow. And I'm so glad that I saved it. That was freaking awesome. I love the 80s energy of it. Like, that there's very little remnants of 70s Yes in there. There's little bits and pieces for sure, but I feel like at this point they've totally gone into the 80s. You know what I mean? The more commercial, catchy, less proggy, more focused on, you know, I guess to be more focused on the vocals and the keys and stuff like that. And a little bit of guitar, obviously. Guitar was huge in the 80s, but it just seems a little, it's different, obviously, than older Yes, which, you know, close to the edge and such. But I think that's a good thing. That's not a bad thing. Like, they evolved and they grew, and that's, you know, everyone's going to have their opinions, you know, like they're going to like it or they're not going to like it. And I think a lot of bands didn't make the jump into the 80s because they couldn't adapt with the times that were changing, literally, you know. And it's this song is actually a good representation of their sound in a way, like even just metaphorically, because changes. You know, they're literally going through changes, big lineup changes. Steve's over in Asia right now. That's a good one because he really was. You know, it's a turmoil filled time for this band, but it's like they shine through the storm no matter what. Like it's such a good song. You know, there's parts I like more than others. Like I love the guitar shredding, obviously. Love John and Trevor's vocals. Love the keys too. The drumming is great at points, and that bass. Oh my god! No matter what, Yes's bass is just always gonna sound ferocious whenever they use it, and it's no joke, man. So I wanted to find out if Trevor wrote that song or not. 90215, the 11th studio album by a English progressive rock band Yes, released on 1981. After Yes disbanded after they disbanded following drama. Chris Squire, Alan White, Trevor Rabin formed Cinema, and then brought Tony Kaye on, who they had fired in 1971. And then during the mixing stage, they brought in John Anderson, who had left in 1980, accepted an invitation to return and record the co-lead vocals, and subsequently, Cinema became the new lineup of Yes. And I already knew that, obviously, but gotta read it. Okay, so track listing. Changes is written by Alan White and Rabin and John Anderson. Alan White got a credit on there? Oh, that's awesome, bro. I wonder what Alan did for that. He's such a good drummer, bro. He's so underrated, dude. Alan is so fucking good, bro. And he didn't shine as much here as he does in some of the studio stuff, but he really did here. Because I felt like, you know, the vocals, guitar, keys, that was a little more of the focus and the sound here. And then, you know, it's a live video from 81 or something, I'm guessing. So it's probably not going to be, you know, the best quality, you know, drum sound, but it is what it is. So John Anderson on lead and backing vocals, Chris Squire on bass guitar, Trevor Rabin on guitars, Alan White on the drums, and Tony Kaye on the keyboards. Man, Tony was really killing it too, actually. I'm not gonna lie, but it looked like there was two key players. Was Trevor Horn there as well, or because it looked like there was two? Maybe I was just seeing things wrong. I don't know. But I'm glad that Cinema became Yes. You know what I mean? Because that's such a cool concept in a project right there, to bring in your old keyboardist from the early 70s from like an album or two. You know, bring in somebody new, the fresh blood, which is Trevor. And it's almost like he injected it with like what it needed to survive. You know what I mean? Because Yes, obviously, they were one of the bands that maybe like Kansas or any of the other proggy bands, like going into the 80s, it was going to be a rough it'd be a rough go of it, because like the whole zeitgeist had changed basically, and everyone was kind of moving away from that, unfortunately, expanding your mind and your horizon sound, and they more focused on the outward appearance and the more outward presentation of things than the actual substance and meaning of it. But Yes, no matter what, sorry if I'm blinking a lot, I got like an eyelash, they still kept that core Yes feeling. They just transferred it into the 80s, which was necessary, because it's, you know, change or die basically, and they did. Obviously, Drama. Oh my god, this eyelash is killing me. Drama is an interesting album. Obviously, like Machine Messiah is one of my favorite Yes songs of all time. It's got some of my favorites of all time and some of my least favorites too. It's a good album, but I see why they went their separate ways after that. Steve was like, I'm out, bro. Chris was like, you know what, I'm gonna go make something else. I'm not gonna stop making music, and look what they did, man. It's a great-ass album. It's obviously divisive. I know there's a lot of Yes fans that love it, a lot of Yes fans that don't like it. I am in the camp of I do like it, actually. It's not my favorite at all, but it's still really good. You know what I mean? And this live video is fucking electric. I'm not gonna lie. That was one of the best live videos I've seen of Yes doing one of those songs. Because it's not, you know, Owner of the Lonely Heart or anything like that. You know what I mean? Like, that was Changes, which is, I think, like the best song from that album, and that was a great live recording of it. So hopefully y'all enjoyed that. Thank you for watching. I had to bring back Yessaturday for another week because I missed them, and I did Frank yesterday, so it's only fair we do Yes. Maybe I'll do a Beatles video tomorrow, even though I got a fucking copyright strike by them for the... Which one was it? It was either one of the live videos I did recently. I just got a copyright strike for it yesterday. So I'll be in YouTube jail for another 2 weeks, even though I'm just like eternally in YouTube jail anyway. So whatever. It's okay. Let me out!